I'm interested. The Cheesecake Factory. Type 1 if you've been here.
The Cheesecake Factory has more than 250
Dude, they have so many foods.
items on its menu. That's one of the largest selections of any U.S. chain.
Wait, how many?
50 items. The Cheesecake Factory has more than 250 items.
I should go here tonight. I'm inviting Zoil. Zoil busy today? I think he's busy today. I'm gonna ask. Anyway. How am I a terrible friend? I'm inviting my friend to eat food. I can't do that. What? An enabler. He's a grown-ass man. He can eat what he wants. Okay.
On its menu. That's one of the largest selections of any U.S. chain.
Dude, has anyone had this? This is the best dessert on the planet. Right here. This exact specific thing. Cheesecake alone is so garbage. It's just so boring. This is the best dessert ever. Ever. I've had this slice of cake probably 30 times.
While many restaurants across the U.S. are cutting dishes as ingredient prices rise, the Cheesecake Factory is doing the opposite, adding more than 10 new plates a year. Chefs make nearly everything from scratch daily, including 100 different sauces.
There's so many challenges when you're making.
You're going to tell me this doesn't look good?
Everything fresh.
The restaurant relies on Jay Hinson, who's worked at the company for 28 years, to train chefs on the new dishes.
The moment we start thinking something's easy is when we make mistakes.
I want to make sure the potatoes are perfect. I'm still not getting hot mash. It's still cold.
Yakan, I took you here, right? I think we were here twice.
The Cheesecake Factory's more is more strategy is working. Sales have increased each year since 2020, at a time when other sit-down restaurants are struggling.
Why is it called Cheesecake Factory if it has all kind of dishes? I don't know. I don't fucking know, man.
We went behind the scenes to see what it
when
takes to keep the Cheesecake Factory's kitchens running, and how it makes such a massive menu profitable.
This
Getting a call back, mate. Wow. Okay.
menu is a book. This is like a chapter book.
Chefs start racing to chop, slice, and cook hours before any customers show up.
You get your list, put your head down, you get your work done. You're being meticulous about weighing and measuring and cutting everything precisely to hit the correct flavor profile.
They'll do all this prep from 5 stations, slicing dozens of items a day, including every piece of cheese,
you guys like avocados
vegetable, and meat.
I
A little thicker, that's too thin.
Am
Slice this too thin, starts to eat dry as it hits the air temperature.
They're that meticulous?
If you slice it too thick, it eats chewy.
At this station, Juan Carlo Diaz is in charge of making 100+ dips,
The turkey was sliced too thin?
dressings, and sauces, like marinara. He roasts the tomatoes in the oven, blends them together with fresh basil and garlic, and mixes all of the ingredients in this vat.
What the fuck? That's the sauce I be eating! This shit is so good!
Once the sauce is complete, Juan sets aside a small amount to be taste tested.
That's perfect. One of the best I tried. Nice shot, chef.
Joel Lopez oversees quality control.
They're putting you in there. What are you talking about?
He'll try the foods prepped today to make sure they're up to the chain standard.
You ever get tired of trying everything?
You know, we do it for so long, it becomes a habit. And when something doesn't look right away, you can identify it. Nice and crispy.
Then they actually taste the shit in the morning?
Sí, perfecto. Cremosa, está un poquito seca. Se le puso un poquito más de crema.
Once Joel approves the prepped ingredients, staff store them in here. They'll cook it all within the next 7 days.
The walk-in box is set up exactly like our stations up in the prep kitchen. Sauce station has a segment, slicer, salad, and production. The secret to prepping food fast is having organization, right? When we watch a cook run from their station.
What are these?
To
or are these meatballs?
A walk-in box, back to their station. That's all dead time.
To speed things up and limit cooking mistakes, chefs have screens at their stations that walk them through each dish step by step.
What?
At 9 a.m., the line cooks arrive.
They have iPads of videos of the dish they get to
start heating up.
Dude,
Ingredients
what?
and prepped items like
Crazy
macaroni
tech.
cheese balls and dumplings are sectioned off and labeled inside drawers below each station.
What?
Once an entree is ordered, chefs have just 15 minutes to get it out, and 7 minutes for appetizers.
Damn.
How many items can we really execute off of a station? That becomes a juggling act for us.
When the restaurant opens at 11:30, it's go time. The chain's
What the
algorithm
fuck?
decides
How
when
long
to
have they
send
been
an
here?
order to a station. Since a steak takes longer to cook, it'll appear on the screen earlier than a dish like orange chicken. That way, everything from one order hits the window at the same time.
Since 6?
But even with strict organization and a timed-out algorithm, something
Bro, now I gotta go here today.
slip through the
Like, I
cracks.
have to.
Tickets turn orange when chefs are running out of time, like with these nachos. Cooks make the chips from scratch and have to add the right balance of sauces and toppings. Too much could make it soggy. Too little might throw off the balance of sweet, spicy, and acidic flavors. This dish is new to the menu, so the chefs
the
are
food
running
don't
a
look
little
good.
slower than usual. If the plate is past due, the ticket turns red. This might
Uh-oh.
happen at one of the harder stations, pasta, because chefs monitor up to 10
I was about to say, because my pasta be taken.
pans
I
at
get
once,
pasta like every time.
or at the grill station, where meats require a chef's full attention.
Once the buns go down and you drop the meat onto the grill, absolutely every
I was about to say,
movement
what the fuck is that then?
at that point counts. If you turn around, you oversear the bottom of the meat, the burger buns will not steam the right way.
So you're part of the problem?
If staff can't hit their deadline,
If it's on the menu, should I not order it because it's hard?
a kitchen manager might join the line to help. But if everything's running smoothly, managers like Joel will watch from this area, called the pass. From here, Joel has to give his final stamp of approval before anything leaves the kitchen.
See how it's a little bit of sauce on the side? Make sure it's nice and clean, nice golden brown. I want to see those layers. Haystack as high as possible. You want to see the best bite forward, right? But make sure the asparagus are all facing the same direction, okay?
He measures the temperature
Nah, there's no way they do all that. There's literally no way. Make sure they're facing the same way. Are we fucking serious? That's got to be performative.
I'm still not getting hot mash. It's still cold.
There's no
portion
way they do that every
sizes.
day.
9 ounce raw, 5.5 cook, right? The chicken looks a little small.
What do you
And
mean they
taste
have to?
tests
They don't
everything.
have to.
Alex, can I taste your pasta water? Let me see how it is. Yeah, it needs more salt, Alex.
All 250 menu items come from this one kitchen. But the Cheesecake Factory's menu wasn't always this long. It started out as a
that the
family-owned
two guys?
bakery, and it made only one thing:
Cheesecake.
cheesecake. During the 1940s, Evelyn Overton made and sold cheesecakes in Detroit, but her business never really took off. So
Cheese
she
and cake.
moved the wholesale bakery to a bigger market,
Oh, you see,
Los
dude,
Angeles.
see that brown bread in the bottom? That's the best bread. It's good bread.
David Overton,
W bread.
Evelyn's son, helped out with the business. They offered a dozen varieties of cheesecake to restaurateurs,
Mrs.
but the
Factory.
new flavors failed to catch on in restaurants.
They didn't see the reason to have more than one flavor of cheesecake.
So in 1978, David took a risk. He opened the first Cheesecake Factory and shifted the brand's focus to full-service dining.
He
Oh!
really thought, I'll show those restaurateurs.
But he had no previous experience running a restaurant. On opening day, he was so nervous, he didn't unlock the doors until 2 p.m. to avoid the lunch rush. When he
What?
finally opened the doors, they were full within 10 minutes. The original menu had 60 items, mostly things he knew how to
God
cook himself,
damn.
like hamburgers and quiche. He skipped fries because he didn't know how to use a fryer.
It was that lack of experience that led him to create a menu made
fries,
from
mate?
scratch. And he kind of jokes, if a cook ever walked out and he had to jump on the line, he could cook things.
There was a salad bar, an espresso station,
What's the
and a
best
massive
side for a
dessert
burger?
menu.
Is it fries?
It quickly
I don't
caught
know what
on
else
with the
would be better.
American middle class, which peaked at roughly half the U.S. population in the decade the Cheesecake Factory opened.
Maybe like waffle fries.
There really
Those are
were
good.
in
if
the
they're made
area
right.
high-end restaurants and then kind of fast food, but there was really nothing in the middle. And David purposely created a restaurant that was very much in the
Truffle
middle.
fries.
And
yeah,
as
cool,
more
bro.
restaurants across the country began using frozen food and microwaves, the Cheesecake
Are we dead ass?
Factory's made
Stop.
from
You
scratch
just put it in the microwave. He's about
cooking
to sell it
struck
to
a
somebody.
chord. Over the next 50 years, David would go on to open 252 more locations around the world.
There's 200 of these?
And he never stopped adding to the menu. Now the Cheesecake Factory has one of the largest menus of any major U.S. food chain.
Our kitchen operations teams has really put their foot down and told David 250 items. It's not going to be ever getting much larger than that. Just
It's
from a
annoying to
sheer
go here because I never know what to get.
complexity
But that hasn't stopped
'Cause
the
there's so
Cheesecake
much.
Factory from adding recipes. The chain rolls out new items twice a year. They replace older
Wait,
ones,
wait,
adding
what?
recipes. The chain rolls out new items twice a year. They replace older ones that are underperforming,
They
so the menu
replaced
doesn't get any
my favorite thing ever. They used to make a baked rigatoni, and then they got rid of it.
bigger. Well, all the cheesecakes
What'd she say?
are made at factories in Los Angeles and North Carolina and sent to the restaurants frozen. All the other dishes are largely made on site. It's Jay's job to figure out if new dishes can actually work on his team's already chaotic restaurant stoves.
To get 18 new items on the menu, we probably tasted over 100 items.
What do you think makes a good menu item?
It's when you try to eat the entire dish, and that experience, every bite is a little different. It takes you on a roller coaster ride.
On average, it takes up to 16 weeks to develop new dishes. And once they're ready for rollout, select staff from across the country head to the California headquarters. They'll spend 1 week learning how to make the new plates. Then they'll head back and train their kitchen staff on how to do it. It'll take up to 5 days to get everyone up to speed. But can they actually pull off all of these different types of cuisines? I put them to the test and tried the food out for myself.
This menu is a book.
This video just an excuse to eat here. Gotta
2
be.
pages.
Gotta
On one
be.
hand, you had fried macaroni, cheese balls, very American. And right above it, you have some egg rolls, Thai chili shrimp,
How many
all
eggs?
over the map.
Lol.
First, I tried 2 of their most popular
I guess
dishes,
that's funny.
the pickle fries and avocado rolls.
There's a
Pickles
lot
are
of pickle
actually
inside. I feel like most pickle fries,
gross.
it's mostly breading.
Fuck
Tastes
pickles.
good. It's great. It's literally guacamole just like in a fried crust. I can see why they're a favorite.
Next, I sampled out some of the most popular and the newest entrees.
How does that grow up because I dislike a food?
Okay, so now when you see
retarded?
that $30 price tag, you start understanding that this actually goes a lot further than you would have thought. I mean, this is like 7 weeks worth of food
What the fuck? How much food?
right here.
The tuna poke bowl, new to the menu this year, was one of my favorite things on the table.
Whoa! They give you so much fucking food, man. Look at this. Wait, Paul, we went here, remember? We went to Cheesecake. You, me, Dora.
That's so good. I could easily down that all by myself. This is raw fish at the Cheesecake Factory. So of course, if you went to a restaurant that specialized in poke bowls, you might get something like a little better. But then you wouldn't be able to get this jambalaya pasta. So I think that's where Cheesecake Factory sets itself
Cheesecake tasted like diabetes. Okay, well, that's cheesecake. You're not going to eat it and feel healthy, mate.
apart, is that you can get really good level food in all of these very wacky categories, and it's good. I'll be the first to admit I'm kind of surprised by that.
But nowadays,
Meow.
menus this large are uncommon
Boil my
in the rest of the
pasta.
industry. Starbucks has cut down its menu by 30%, Chili's by 25%, and Outback nearly 20%.
Who goes to fucking Outback? What?
It's a trend that started during the pandemic.
This is an industry where margins are tight.
Who goes to
1 to
Outback?
2% savings is massive. So if you're cutting 3 ingredients and it saves you 2% on labor, operations, and ingredients, it could be millions of dollars of savings.
Now, as the prices of ingredients like beef and lettuce keep climbing, many restaurants are charging more. From 2020 to 2025, menu prices at U.S. restaurant chains increased by an average of 42%. IHOP's menu prices went up by 82%.
IHOP is not good to be going up 80%. Are you fucking insane?
Texas Roadhouses by 46,
Texas Roadhouse is so mid.
and the Cheesecake Factories by 40.
Goats. Goats.
Now, nearly 40% of Americans are dining out less. So when diners do choose to go out, they're picking places with bigger portions.
If you're gonna spend $15, $20 on a meal from McDonald's, but it's gonna last you 1 meal, or if you spend $23 to $25 on a meal from Cheesecake Factory, but you've got bread, you got a portion that's going to feed you for dinner and lunch the next day, the value is there.
Fair.
The portions are huge.
Fair.
In Manhattan, a slice of cake would probably be the size
Dude, oh my god, look at this fucking thing.
of this little mound of whipped cream. But here, I mean, that's like easily shareable with 3 people for $13.
The Cheesecake Factory's
Oh god, I'm finishing that. What?
design also stands out.
Most chains have gone through redesigns, like Starbucks, Red Lobster, Subway. But
Yeah, we had the manager of a Cheesecake Factory give us a free slice during the stream.
this pretty much looks the same as it was when I was in middle school. And I think that leans heavily into this nostalgia that we're all sort of craving in our lives right now.
It feels like an experience, and that experience helps customers stay longer
Happy
and
birthday,
order
Gekon.
more.
And you have to think most people are probably
It was
ordering
kinda
some kind of
Gekon's
dessert
birthday.
when at the Cheesecake Factory.
For restaurants, drinks and desserts are often the most profitable items on the menu. At the Cheesecake Factory alone, cake slices make up an estimated 17% of the chain's sales in 2025.
It's kind of brilliant for a restaurant chain to
Dude, we're all fat. Oh my god. Holy shit.
completely brand
some
itself
fatties coming
around
in here,
one
bro.
of the highest margin things on the menu. And these desserts range from 11
Yes,
to
we all go here to eat cake. Like what?
$13.
We,
So
us.
you're looking about half the
Our.
price of a main dish. And this is very low effort for the kitchen.
I
The
live
chain
near one
also
of these
saves
too, bro.
money by
I gotta
using
go
the same
today. I
ingredients
have to.
across multiple menu items, like these wonton wrappers. They show up in the Asian salad, egg rolls, and Asian nachos. Now, the Cheesecake
Who's
Factory
we?
is one of the highest grossing restaurant chains in the US. One location can bring in over $12 million in gross revenue annually.
What? 12 mil a year from one? From one?
Compare that to Texas Roadhouse, which earns just shy of $8 million a year per location, or Chili's, which brings in an estimated $5 million. In the first quarter of 2026, the Cheesecake Factory beat Wall
Let me watch
Street
this 'cause I feel like
expectations, with average weekly sales reaching an all-time high.
If you have a large family and one kid wants pizza, someone else wants a burger.
That's
dad
what
wants a
I
steak,
did.
mom
Gekon
wants
got a pizza,
pasta,
and I got a
you can throw
burger.
Cheesecake Factory's name out there. And
Oh
you
my
can
God.
have the entire family
memories.
meet their goals.
Wow.